Hello student, let's start today's class 9, chapter 8, quadrilaterals, exercise 8.2, first part. In first part, I will explain you theorem based on this chapter and few questions. First theorem is midpoint theorem. Line segment joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Line segment, suppose it is the line is triangle ABC. E and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. E and F are the midpoint. So, okay. So EF is the line segment joining the midpoints that is parallel to the third side. You have to prove that. Okay. Draw CD parallel to AD. Another line CD parallel to AB we have drawn, and which intersect EF produced at D. In triangle, these two triangle we have got EF and AEF and CDF. These two triangle. Okay. Here angle A is equal to angle C. As this line is parallel to this, so it is alternate angle. Okay. And AF is equal to FC because F has given midpoint. Angle AEF and CFD, these two are vertically opposite angle. Okay. So by angle side angle congruency rules, these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Angle side angle congruency rules. And by CPCT, AE is equal to CD. AE is equal to CD. These two sides are equal. And we know E is the midpoint. AE is equal to BE. AE is equal to CD and BE is equal to CD because AE is equal to EB. So one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So and equals, so therefore BCED is a parallelogram. Hence BC is parallel to ED. When we have proved BCDE is a parallelogram, therefore EF is parallel to BC. Done it? Next is this proving also you have to practice. Now converse midpoint theorem. The line drawn through the midpoints of one side of a triangle parallel to the another side bisect the third side. Now from E is the midpoint of triangle ABC. A line which passing through E and is parallel to BC intersect at F. We have to prove F is the midpoint of AC. Okay. That is AF is equal to CF. We have to prove. Now in proof, ED is parallel to BC and CM is parallel to AB. In construction we have drawn these are the parallel. Okay. So opposite sides are parallel and equal. So it is a parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. So it is a parallelogram. So BE is equal to CD. It's a parallelogram. Therefore BE is equal to CD and AE is equal to EB. Therefore AE is equal to CD. Done it? Now AE is equal to CD in angle EAF. EAF, this angle, and AFCD, this angle. These two angles are alternate angle. Already we have got these two are parallel. So it is alternate angle. In triangle, now in this two triangle you check in. In this two triangle we have got this side is equal to this side. This angle equal to this angle and it is alternate angle. Okay. So therefore these two triangle are congruent. Hence AF is equal to FC and that is L bisect the third side AC at F. This is congruent by angle side angle. So okay, angle side property. Next exercise 8.2. In exercise 8.2, question number 1, ABCD is a quadrilateral in which PQR and S are the midpoints of the sides AB and AB, BC, CD and AD. AC is a diagonal. Show that these 3 points we have to prove. First, SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. You have to prove. Next is PQ is equal to SR, and fourth one is PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay. Now you take one triangle from proof. You in triangle ADC, this triangle AS and R are the midpoints of AD and DC. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, ASR is half of AC and ASR is parallel to AC. The first one is this parallel to this is. Okay, first point proof. Now second point is SR is equal to PQ. Now take triangle ABC. P and Q are the midpoints of AB and BC. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, PQ is equal to half of AC and PQ is parallel to AC. Okay. So, therefore, these two are parallel to AC. Therefore, they are parallel to each other and equal to each other. Okay. As one pair of it is the second point also proof. As one pair is parallel and equal, therefore it is a parallelogram. So we can write that PQRS is a parallelogram. Proved it. Next question is question number 2. ABCD is a rhombus and PQRS are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and AD respectively. Show that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. Now, in triangle ABC, P and Q are the midpoints of AB and BC, respectively. By midpoint theorem, PQ is half of AC and PQ is parallel to AC. Okay. Now, first point we have got. Similarly, in triangle ADC, their S and R are the midpoints of AD and CD. Therefore, ASR is parallel to AC and ASR is half of AC. Okay. From 1 and 2 we have got PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. Okay. PQRS is a parallelogram. One pair is parallel and equal, therefore it is a parallelogram. Diagonals of the rhombus ABCD bisect each other at a right angle. We know already it is ABCD is a rhombus has given, and we know diagonals bisect each other at a right angle. So also lines parallel to AC is perpendicular to BD. AC is perpendicular to BD. So okay, and we have got this. The PQ is perpendicular to RQ. Now two lines parallel to the perpendicular lines are perpendicular to each other. So therefore PQ is perpendicular to QR. So PQR is equal to 90 degree. So each angle is 90 degree, hence PQR is a rectangle. Okay. Next, third question. It is the last question of this part. ABCD is a rectangle and PQ and R are midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and AD respectively. Show that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus. It is a rectangle ABCD and we have to prove PQRS is a rhombus. Now, to prove PQR is a rhombus construction, draw the diagonals AC and BD. Two diagonals of the rectangle are equal. We know that. So AC is equal to BD. In triangle ABC, in this triangle P and Q are the midpoints of AB and BC. So by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC. This we have got. Similarly, from this triangle ADC, S and R are the midpoints of AD and CD. Therefore, ASR is parallel to AC and ASR is a half of AC. So, ASR is equal to PQ and ASR is parallel to PQ. One pair is parallel and equal we have got. Now, in this it is side. So, okay. In triangle ABD and in triangle BCD, these two triangles separately you take, and it is coming PS is parallel to BD and PS is half of BD. And last one is in triangle BCD, there QR is parallel to BD and QR is half of BD. So as BD is equal to AC, and from 1, 2 and 3 we have got, this is the two diagonals are equal. From these four relations we have got PQ is equal to SR is equal to QS is equal to QR, and PQ is parallel to SR and PS is parallel to QR. Therefore, PQRS is a rhombus. Thank you very much.